My daughter's 15.
Yeah,
I have to understand what that means. I'll tell you a little story real quick.
Tell it.
One day, just the other day, man's on tour. I come back on tour for one or 2 days, and I'm just doing my little sets. Do you know what I mean? Doing little press ups because I'm not gonna go to the gym. I'm too tired.
Do the press ups, man.
Do the press ups at home.
120 a day.
You understand? Calm down 100, but the extra 20 sometimes pisses me.
Calm down 0.
No, you're right.
Split it up
I'm gonna push it up. I'm gonna push it up.
But don't do it at once, though.
No way, are you mad?
Yeah.
But I
Do
do
40,
120. I'm taking it up
Best.
to 120 because to be fair, 100 is
It's alright. I
easier.
celebrate you, lot. I'm on 0 right
Thank
now.
you.
but-
You're right. You're
Nah,
land.
allow that, fam. Why for that? You have to
We're
do
doing
that.
this. We're doing this.
When I'm ready, I'll do a little
I'm back
50.
home, yeah?
I'll do a little 50.
I'm not gonna mention the pickney them's name. Like my kids, I can mention, but I won't mention the other child's name.
Yeah, of course.
My daughter has a friend at school who something happened. They're no longer friends, but this is the maturity and this is the tools that I give my kids. My daughter turned around and said, as they weren't getting along, she goes, "This ain't working, so we might as well just allow this."
What?
Yeah, because the girl's going back and forth and saying this, that, and the other, and she's saying, obviously, we're not clicking. So it's cool, but let's just end this. I looked at my daughter like, yo, this is my child, bruv. I don't think you don't realize the proudness that I have with this child, you know. You understand? It brings a different feeling to my body. Same for my sons, but this is about your sister, my firstborn. You understand? So anyway, this thing's happening with this girl. And then when I get back, I then get the next update.
I love that.
So when I get back now,
You go back and say, well, what happened at school
no,
today?
because I'm not thinking. I didn't know that there was an update. I thought that was it.
Okay, yeah. No, I do still.
Yeah, there's
I'm like, right, what? How's school today?
No, I thought that was the. I thought that was the end.
That was the end, yeah,
That was
yeah.
the end of it.
No,
You had
no.
that conversation with her, and that was the end of it. You done squashed the thing, and it's not like Mumsy, as in Cass has called me or messaged me to say, hey, you know, she's kept it. Just boom, she ain't said that. So I'm just like, all right. So I'm there. A friend has stayed over as well. Another friend, which is my daughter's friend, who's like another daughter to me. It's like I watch her grow. All the kids within my tribe are my kids as well.
Come on now, that's how we do
understand?
it. Village thing.
Village thing. Aye.
Oh, village E1, T1. And
There
that.
you go.
We'll get there.
So, my daughter comes in and says, "Oh yeah, Dad, got to tell you about the situation." She tells me, "Well, apparently I'm stuck up, but my mom this, that, and the other." So I'm like, "All right, well, what did you do about that?" She goes, "I just approached her and said to her, listen, we've already decided, boom, boom, boom." She dealt with it nicely. Apparently, her teacher was like, "Oh, how would you feel because this girl was out of school, but now she's coming back into the school? How would you feel about us bringing her back into the friendship group?" My daughter told the teacher and said, "That won't work, miss, because we don't click."
You don't click, man.
This particular teacher has a certain kind of relationship with this particular child. She wants the best for her, but she doesn't know the child and the things that's happened. Again, without speaking to people, I'm not saying no names, but the child has gone through things that I can't mention, but we all know what the kind of things I'm talking about. She fast. Right? She fast. My daughter's not fast from what I know. You understand? As far as I'm concerned. 'Cause if I find out, it's a different thing, but from what I know, she not fast. So all right, we keep it moving. 2-2s now. I hear my daughter and her friend outside in the like passage, like talking, and I'm still doing my press ups, and sit ups, and things.
You're still doing the same press ups from that.
Well, because remember, I do. Where you said don't do 100, I actually do 100. So I do like say maybe 40 or 20, but I take a minute in between, and then
then you go
bang
back
it out.
in.
I bang it
Alright.
out one time.
No, I do
like
it
you
during
said,
the day,
during the
fam.
day and throughout the day.
I've got to do my next in the set when I get home.
I might even do it before we leave.
Oh, yeah,
You
I'll do
understand?
it. Yes, but actually,
Alright,
I'm joining in still.
Alright,
Dads
same
are us.
time.
We do this.
40
40 press ups.
40 press ups.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
time though.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
time.
cool. We can do that.
Yeah,
That's
let's
fine.
go.
All right. So anyway, my daughter and the friend come back in. Oh yeah, and Dwayne, this is the friend. She said, "Our Kayla needs some D."
Ross. The friend said, who's Kayla?
Kayla's my daughter.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we know. Go on.
yeah. Kayla's my daughter. The friend has come in and said, "Oh, Dwayne." Also, the girl
Right. Okay.
said to Kayla that she needs some D. I'm doing press ups, boys.
Are you, I don't know where you're at now. You're at the press ups now.
Yeah,
so
I'm just waiting
what do
to
I do?
hear.
I'm in the press up position,
Oh, you're in there as well.
and I think I've got my back to them.
Right.
So I get up.
You have to. Did you shoot up? You know, just shoot up.
No.
once.
I did it slow because I don't want to alarm.
You gotta be
my-
careful.
My,
You have
my,
to be
my,
careful.
my children.
44 as well.
You understand? Yeah, 44. I'll shoot up and then get a head spin.
Do you ever feel like, as well as nuts as it sounds, and as
You're right over there.
You good, yeah?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Shocked as well. As nuts as it sounds, and as impossible, my child and all that. Do you approach it cautiously, just in case?
I approach it
I like the way you dropped that.
No, I like the way I approach it with
But he already
sense.
said that.
Yeah.
I know.
Because with
maybe
me, hell no, never. But I need to approach cautiously
I have to.
because I
don't
know.
want my daughter to look to any other man for what she should be looking to me for.
Yeah. As in,
Because I've dealt with those dads, daughters. Sorry,
shit.
I've dealt with those daughters.
Type, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
You not understanding what I'm saying? As a young man,
Yeah.
I've actually been with those dads' daughters.
As well as-
I'm not raising that daughter.
As
I
well
have
as
no
being
problem.
that child. Go on.
Yeah, no, I have no problem and no disrespect to those women that I have met because these are still beautiful, epic women. But the relationship that some of them have had with their dad has also contributed to why they were a certain way.
Behaving that way. Yeah, 100%.
Right? So what I want to do is remember that. I don't want to do what my mum did. You know, like I thought my mum was born 30. The way Barbara was set up, because it was just straight your ass. Yeah. Everything must get broke up. Your bum. You understand? It was that.
So then it triggers people.
Yeah,
Then it
sorry,
triggers.
it was that life, bro. I thought my mum was born 30, 35. She never had a childhood. It couldn't have been because she doesn't remember nothing, big man.
She's just heaven and that's it.
Remember, she is
Angel.
just here. When gal come to my yard, who son? My son, not my son. You understand? So gal couldn't come my door like that. So
But are you also like I'm also cautious of? I know my mom and dad was saying my kid is a saint.
no.
Not that I was bad.
I wasn't a saint, but I wasn't bad either.
I wasn't bad, yeah. But you just gotta be careful of. Let me learn. Let me figure this out. But yeah,
My
so you
mum
approached it slowly.
My mum did not leave that space for me.
Okay.
To a degree. But she also couldn't help but leave that space. As I said, my dad wasn't in the yard and my mum was at home and she was working. I took myself to and from school, do you know what I mean, from quite early. So I had a certain space, but there was a curfew. Bruv, be home that curfew. If you're not home, you're grounded. And there was no warning.
Yeah.
You're gone. So I learned
So
a certain balance from my mum, a certain energy you had to have, which I possess to this day and utilize because I felt like it was necessary. But I feel like my mum only had one way.
Right, cool.
And I've learned the one way can't work.
Yeah.
so you
what happened,
approached
bro?
it how? Yeah, go on.
Right. So I got up.
I got to go through this in myself. fam.
I got up and I said, obviously, I had to clarify.
Yeah, did you what you heard?
Yeah,
Alright,
I said,
cool. That's good because
I
sometimes
said-
it
I
is.
said-
we heard something earlier and we thought it was something else, innit? It
Yes.
wasn't. But yeah,
you know what I mean?
go
It
on,
could have been, she said she needs some deep heat. I don't know, bruv. But I thought,
I said DP.
you know what I mean? Like, she needs some.
I'm struggling to laugh because I'm just my daughter's 15 as well. So.
Bruv,
Yeah,
she
we're
need-
all
know,
in it.
she
Yeah,
needs some
bruv.
dreams.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
she said she needs some dreams. And I was going to say, you dream enough, baby girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just keep dreaming big. baby.
I love you. Go
But
to
it
bed.
wasn't that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was she needs some D.
Right, cool.
So
this
I
is
looked, I
clarified.
stood up, and my daughter is looking at me, but not wanting to look at me.
Okay.
Because she's also like, what have we just said to my dad?
What did this go?
Shit, he's about to turn this house
So
upside.
all I did was
down.
go, firstly, you don't need none of that.
That's very calm. Go on.
Secondly, this child has to be out of your life immediately. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to speak to your mum, and we're going to take it from here.
You have to.
Yeah? However, I want to commend the both of you for speaking to me
Yeah,
and
100,
telling me that.
100.
The fact that you came to me and you told me that, I'm just proud of you lot, man. So on that note, let's never ever discuss this again.
Pizza.
Yeah. However, when I say never discuss it, what I mean is, let's hope no one ever says anything like this where you have to tell me
But
this
still
again.
bring it to me
But
next time.
always feel safe enough to come to me with this.
But that says a lot about you, though.
The
fact that they can come and speak to
everything
you.
in me, I did also say, I have to carry on. I did also say does your dad need to go down there and bang?
Yeah. Standard.
do that.
Do I need
You have to
go?
put that in there.
But my daughter laughed, innit? I was like, no,
No,
do I
I'm
have to-
serious,
Do I have
though.
to bang
I'm
up
serious.
people's parents?
Yeah,
Because I need to understand what kind of parents this child has as to why she's saying these things. To me, it sounds as though if I go to them and I talk to them on a level and they get a little sticky. If she's learnt that from them, they may think that man won't grips every part of their face off.
yeah.
You understand? Because I'm
Yeah,
not.
you want
I'm
to
not-
equalize. You
I'm
got
not
to be
gonna
equalizer
fight,
mode in
But
it.
I'm gonna squeeze your face like it's gonna be a full-on Wakanda squeeze.
And then pop off everything. Just pop out.
Everything face
Everything
off. Remember
pop.
the movie Face
Yeah,
Off?
yeah,
And you
yeah.
know why it was called Face Off? Because they swap faces. But I'm not swapping their faces. It's just off.
Left
Just
there.
bare flesh.
Just left there.
They're just left to rot. You know what I mean? There. And then I'll speak to the
And that's
daughter.
all the thoughts I was going through his head as well, you know.
Of course, are you mad? Of
Of
course.
Who do I need to be
course.
stressed? So I was like, right, I need to talk to Cassie. And I said, get the teacher on the phone immediately.
Immediately.
As soon as. Because I don't play them games. Because I also need the teacher to know that there's information that you don't know and that we can't share with you. However, this child can no longer be around my child.
And
It's
you're trying
cool.
to
I'm
push-
willing to help the tribe and see if we can get this girl some help. But that's not going to come at the sacrifice of my child living and thriving. You understand?
100%.